in the past, those guys, when we played OKC, everybody played well.
Agreed.
But we also went up against a smaller lineup. This lineup is not much bigger, but they're a little bit longer, just a little bit. But in the end, it is what it is. The Lakers got to bounce back against the Bucks tomorrow night. And if they could do that, based on the way the Bucks played, I'm sure they're going to come with their fire blowing out of their nose.
They will.
You know, I'm sure of that.
They will.
And hopefully LeBron can play in the game and we don't get off to a 0-2 on this home stretch.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to show you exactly what happened in the second quarter, because I'm going to show you, if you can stomach it, if you can relive it, I'm going to show you 18 makes out of 20 shots in the second quarter, because for some reason the Lakers played decent defense in the first quarter, and then here comes Malik Monk. And then here we go again, and then here we go again, and
so many people standing around.
Aaron Fox is
they just standing around.
Group, and nobody, everybody's watching. Let's just watch them. Let's not get back. Let's give up our dunks. Let's give up our threes. Let's give up another dunk. This is a clinic. Sabonis, Davion. I mean, Herter didn't even have much of a game last night, but he usually kills you. Now, De'Aaron is on fire. De'Aaron is on fire. And I think we're getting close to De'Aaron again. Nobody can guard him.
And Mike Brown doesn't get enough credit. And Mike Brown doesn't get enough credit as a coach.
Yeah, this is just we're watching the second quarter. We just saw the second quarter. That's true. Mike Brown is a very good basketball coach.
Good. He get discredited because he coached with LeBron. And when you coach with LeBron, a lot of the credit gonna go to LeBron, even though he's had mild success without LeBron. I mean, he's a really good basketball coach. And then he goes to Golden State. He takes over for Steve Kerr. He goes, whatever, undefeated in that little stretch that he had. So he hadn't gotten the credit that he deserves. But I'm going to give him, as they say, I'm going to give him his flowers, because he's done a tremendous job since taking over in Sacramento.
Okay. I concur. Now, you brought up LeBron walking off the floor with just under 4 minutes left. They're down 122 to 108.
It's over.
I don't have any problem with him taking himself out, but I don't love it because he's done this routinely in his career.
His damn ankles is hurt.
Okay, but wait a second. He walks all the way from the far corner, past the bench, all the way to the locker room.
Yeah.
Just go sit down with your team. Don't leave your team. Don't go.
Can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you
yes,
can't.
Don't leave them twisting in the wind. Don't do it.
Your ankle is throbbing.
Okay, he didn't turn it, though. He didn't turn it.
I don't know what he turned or what he did.
Well, he didn't turn his ankle.
He didn't feel good.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay for him. He's not playing. I don't need to sit there while my ankle is throbbing.
Don't disassociate yourself from the stench. Don't keep up. If you're the leader of the team, go sit with the team.
Skip.
You just should. You know it, and I know it. You know it, and I know it.
I've been hurt before.
You have to.
I've been hurt before in games.
You have to.
And the game was over with. At least I thought the game was over with. I wound up going into the locker room because I wasn't going to stand on the sideline.
But you're hurt.
He's hurt too.
That's
why
he's
took himself
This is a chronic ankle that he's plays with. He'll play on Friday night. He said after the game, I'm going to be all right.
Yes, but when it is hurting and it is throbbing, it does not feel good.
Okay, but again, it doesn't require immediate attention because he's been treating it and treats it every day and every night.
The game's over.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Without him on the floor, it's a wrap.
Okay, but it's such a melodramatic walk-off. Like, don't look at me. I got nothing to do with this. I'm gone.
You are unbelievable.
No, well, you're unbelievable if you can defend that. How can you defend that?
You
shouldn't.
If the game is over,
if the game
is over, I don't need to sit there until there's zeros on the clock with everybody rushing off the court and me gingerly.
Oh, you think they're in a court storm?
No, not court storm, but all the players and everybody got to go in the tunnel. I don't need that. The game's over. By the time I get actually to the locker, the game's over with. There's no coming back. I can't help you. What am I going to do? They call a timeout. I'm going to still be sitting on the bench. You want me to stand up? I mean, and clap? What? I don't understand.
That's
like, even if you do, He's damned if he do, damned if he don't with you.
No, he
if
wouldn't.
He has
not with me, with anybody.
If he sits
Well,
and he
on,
has a piece of fruit on the bench,
no.
Oh, that's a problem.
No.
If he has some popcorn on the bench, oh, that's a problem.
You know, and I know. Just walk over and sit down and be with your teammates.
You cannot. You're hurting.
You all got destroyed. You all got destroyed.
You think he's trying to separate himself?
He's separating.
Everybody's seen it. He scored. The dude scored 31 points.
He did.
Man. He had 13 assists. Okay. Yeah. He shot the ball. He was 10 of 16. Why does he need? He doesn't need to prove anything.
Like it's drama king stuff, where you're going to melodramatically walk off. Don't associate me with this.
No, that's not. He's associated with it because he was on the floor for the majority of the game.
He was.
So we all know
what was
that
his
he played
plus minus. I didn't even look.
3.
Well, not bad.
3.
Okay.
Minus 3.
Yeah.
He played 36 minutes.
Yep.
He played 36 minutes with a bum ankle. Like, I don't understand.
He's been playing for weeks. He's been playing all year with
all
the
year
ankle.
long, last several years with a bum ankle.
He has.
It's
that is true.
Because he's older, 21 years. It's wear and tear. It's okay for him to go to the tunnel. It's fine.
Okay, it's fine with you. I've called him on it for years, and I don't like it. I don't think his teammates love it either. I just don't think it. This is a unity thing. This is an all for one, one for all. And if you're the leader of the team, don't leave them twisting in the wind out there. Just don't do that.
Skip, the game's over.
Well, no, it's 122 to 108. I'd say
the game is over.
Well,
if he ain't playing on the court, they don't have a chance.
He's done this in playoff games where he just, with 4 or 5 minutes left, he just walks to the locker room.
It's over.
Yeah. You like that? Is that leadership?
I have no problem with it.
Man, I just don't.
I have zero problem with it.
No,
I do not.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Just because Michael Jordan didn't do that doesn't mean anything.
He would never think about doing that. You stay to the bitter end. You stay with your guys, right?
No.
Yeah.
Not when I'm hurt. If I need to go get attended to, I'm going and get my ice and get what I need to. The damn game is over with.
Okay. All right. So where do you go from here? Have you lost faith?
No. I again, they got this 8-game stretch coming down the pipeline with the Bucks and the Timberwolves and the Kings and the Warriors. Go to Sacramento.
That is
tough stretch.
Rough.
You mentioned Karl Anthony Towns being gone for, I guess for the rest of the season.
Yes.
So you got the Bucks. You saw what they looked like last night with Doc as they coach. I don't know what that was. Timberwolves will probably look different. You go to the Kings, you got the Warriors. Those 4 games, you got 3 of 4 at home. 3 or 4 of those at home.
You do.
Take care of that.
But sometimes I trust this team as much away as I do at home, and I don't understand it. They don't seem to have a strong home court advantage to me.
I would say that the home court advantage is slippery. Yeah. It's mixed. It is mixed. But they have an opportunity to make it right because they made it right against OKC. This was a team that they match up well against. They've beaten OKC 3 of the 4 times that they've played them. Yeah. This team in Sacramento is a bad matchup for whatever reason.
For whatever reason that
it's a bad. Maybe it's the coach, and Mike Brown knows how to coach against the Lakers and LeBron and AD because he's been in the conference for so long.
But when I watch De'Aaron Fox against the Lakers, he just looks like he's invincible, and his body language is like, nobody can stop me. He loves to play the Lakers. Malik obviously loves to take it out on the Lakers. And yet, when I watch those same 2 players against Golden State in the first round of the playoffs last year, they don't look like this. You know what I mean? Against another team.
Golden State probably knows how to defend them and do certain things against them.
It's almost
the
just
Lakers,
like a mindset.
The Lakers, from a defensive standpoint at the guard position, we don't have anybody. I know you want Austin Reeves to be our shutdown.
He's not shut down, but he's been playing pretty well.
Yeah, playing pretty well against a talent like this is not going to be good enough, Skip.
Yeah. Well, the other night, remember, he blocked Jordan Poole's shot when you were in trouble against the visiting Wizards. Remember that?
Yeah, but again, you're talking about De'Aaron Fox up against a guy who is a hard try guy. He's got a lot of hustle. He's going, and eventually all of that energy.
He's also sly and savvy. He knows how to get there. But listen, De'Aaron Fox, I don't care who would have guarded him last night. LeBron at age 22, as first team all defensive player. I'm not sure he could have stopped De'Aaron Fox last night. De'Aaron Fox was just, it was like, give me the ball and get out of the way. Or as somebody once more said, give me the damn ball.
He was
right?
He was 2 of 6 from 3.
Yeah.
That he didn't shoot that well.
It's all creating.
But over the course of the game, he dominated. But I attributed a lot of that too is the fact that he is a left-hander. Yeah. I am going to make that point that when you're not seeing people that often that shoot with the left hand, defensively, your angle sometimes can be
I got it. But
wrong.
I looked this up before yesterday's show because they had beaten you 6 out of the last 7 times. He averaged
6 or 7.
Now it's 7 of 8.
7 of 8.
But over the 6 of 7, De'Aaron Fox had averaged 30 a game, 30 points. Well, that's like.
But the Lakers also, again, they don't have a guard that can step up. And then you say, well, they can switch off on him and put somebody else on him. Now you're talking about putting somebody slower potentially on him.
Maybe.
Or you're talking about putting somebody that could potentially be a defensive guy.
I think Jared Vanderbilt could bother him a little bit more, but he's taller and longer.
But he's not there.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's not there.
But when you take certain guys off the court, they now become an offensive liability because most people that just play pure defense can't score.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of two-way guys. This is not Klay Thompson from 6 years ago on your team. You got a guy, either he can shoot the ball and play a little hard hustle defense, or he can't shoot the ball and he plays defense. So now I'm missing scoring opportunities. So the Lakers have got to find that individual at the guard position if they plan on going long distance that can do both.
The weird thing is I still can't write this team off. I can't just leave them in the dust.
We're all right.
And yet.
Not yet.
You know what? You're going to wind up in the 10th seed.
We'll be in the play-in potentially with.
But if you're in the 10th seed, that means right now you would have to go to Golden State in a one or go home situation, right? You'd have to go play one game at Golden State to advance.
So who could be potentially the Suns, Golden State,
Dallas,
the Lakers,
Sacramento? Everybody's fighting in that group.
But in the play-in, though. Those teams, that'll be interesting. That Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and LeBron James playing in the play-in.
It's like the West is upside down. But the Lakers' body language is like, we cool. We're in 10th because they're 5.5 games up on Utah to stay in the play-in. Do you see what I mean? There's no threat from behind to knock you out of the playoffs. They can't drop to 11. Unless they just collapse. I mean, it's still mathematically possible. But I don't see it happening.
Yeah, they're not going to collapse. I just need AD to play a little bit better.
There you go.
5 of 13 and giving up 20 boards ain't going to make me happy.
Low energy after the